nobody's probably seen this yet. I thought I'd do a little Hawaii thing with this, since Mandy from Good Dog Press is 5 hours behind me. That tells me it's noon hour in Hawaii. So it's high noon live draw Hawaii time. Yeah. Okay, people, I got to get some things set up here. I need the chat up so I know what you people are saying, if you are saying anything. I need to be sharing this out on Twitter and Facebook. So it's going to take me a couple minutes to set up here. Bear with me, my friends. And of course, we need to send some stuff out, some links out on Twitter. I am going to be doing my character Lord from Cross Comics. He is a villain. So let's see. Let's share this out. We are about to share it out, people. There is our Twitter share. Here is our Facebook share. Let's grab our invitation to send out to some people. See whether we can get them on the panel for here. And I'm actually going to put in my earphones. I might get some people today with, it being 5 o'clock. Just after 5 Eastern Standard Time. There might be some more people that can come on. So there we go. Send out that wonderful link. Bring that down. Let's go with it. Now we need to get up my character, Lord. We don't need to lord it over anybody. So. Okay, so we're almost there. We just open web. Okay, so we've got everything up and ready. I guess we're going to switch our camera for drawing purposes, of course. That way you can see me drawing. There we go. We are switched over to the draw camera. Hello, watermelon platypus. just me and you. Yep, it is for right now. My high noon regular time got a little messed up. YouTube was not working quite right. I was unable to set up a live stream. However, it's 5 o'clock, so it is noon in Hawaii. How are you today, watermelon platypus? You can hear me, right? Living a lazy life today. Oh, that's always good. Just okay. Just wasn't sure when you said hello the second time. I should be plowing the driveway. Yeah. So you're somewhere where we have this lovely snow too, eh? I mean, not so lovely snow. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to turn on the light in my room here. Aye, but not Canadian. Yes, I know. Lots of the northern United States get this wonderful. Oh, I keep saying wonderful. I mean, not so wonderful. Stuff, white stuff. I guess if you're a skier, it's wonderful, or snowboarder, or somebody like that. But I ain't neither of those, so it ain't so wonderful to me. Yeah, I don't have to shovel it anymore, so I guess that's wonderful. I like alkaline while driving. It's Adeline. I'm not sure. I guess that while driving, so it's cool. That's thinking that might be skiing, a type of skiing, but I'm not sure. What's the drawing today? Today I am doing my character, villain character called Lord. He's part of a group I call the Four. He appears to be like a 12 or 13-year-old kid. His parents are bad guys, and they've got him into it. Uh, Him and his parents were visiting a friend of theirs who is an archaeologist. I did him last week, Ghost Spirit. and he had stumbled upon some ancient artifact, and their 2-year-old child, or maybe it was more than two, I forget his age offhand, activated this thing somehow, and it gave him a growth spurt to like a 12 or 13-year-old child, gave him some superpowers, and gave them all superpowers as well. So almost like an evil Fantastic Four. But instead of, you got the friend of the family, like Ben Grimm, but instead of the brother, you got a husband and wife, like Sue and Richard, but instead of the brother, you have their child. Their child. And when's Indiegogo? Uh, well, they will appear. Their first appearance is in my book Insecto number 4. So this group won't appear for a while. Well, a little bit into the comics. That's about 8 months in. Like I said, they're the bad guys. One bad guys. I've created a whole universe of stuff, and they appear several times in the first year of my comic books. They give a hard time to my characters. But hopefully I will be doing an Indiegogo in May or June for my Canadian Shield number 1, which will be starting off the whole universe. And if I get, the more money I get on my Indiegogo, the more comics people are actually going to get. Like every 50,000, I'm going to release a new issue, give people another issue of comics. So if I get to 50,000 people for a stretch goal, people will get Canadian Shield number 2. If I get to 100,000, people will get Snowdrift number 1, which is the second character I'm releasing. If I get to 150,000, and these are lofty stretch goals, people will get Canadian Shield 1, 2, and 3, and Snowdrift number 1. 200,000, they get Snowdrift number 2. Are you in Tales from Beyond the Gate? I was, but John wasn't liking how my art was turning out for my story, so I got dropped from it. Unfortunately. No, I'm thinking of it in American money, but yeah, they are lofty goals. I can admit it. But one's got to dream big, right? As long as you can dream big, but keep your head in reality. So, like I said, and I have enough issues that, I could probably get up to $1 million if I have enough issues written. I think I could easily get up to $1 million, and each of those issues would already be written. Now they would still come out like the Canadian Shield #1 would still, you wouldn't get it when you actually get Canadian Shield #1 printed, but a month later you'd get another comic book in the mail, Canadian Shield #2 and Snowdrift #1. And then, a third month, same thing, Canadian Shield #1, #3, Snowdrift #2. This is the thing that would keep on giving. The higher the stretch goes, you get more and more stuff, and it comes out, in increments. I have 7 major characters, and the first issues is written for all of them. And I think I've written them enough that, like I said, enough issues up. I have over 30 scripts written, 8 of the Canadian Shield. I'd be happy for $1 a million. It's too much. Well, I think I'd want more than $1, but yeah, I get your point. Well, a million's not too much, but then again, there's a lot of expenses even with that $1 million. That's not all going to me. That'd be going to paying people to draw comic books, color them, ship them, because there would be no extra shipping costs for all those new books. So I'd have to put aside money for shipping for that sort of stuff. Canadian taxes. But it would be something to get that high, for sure. Outselling Ethan, that would just be phenomenal. And of course, he's probably got Rainbow. I'm not sure whether he's got Cyberfrog #2 coming out soon, doing that soon, or Rainbow Brute. I'm not sure what he's doing first, the Cyberfrog second, or Rainbow Brute. I think those 26 years of making comics will keep Ethan on the top. If you make $1 million, he'll make 2. Yeah. Hello, Space. Thank you for the like. Yeah, but Ethan, he's great, but he's only planning an issue or two or time at a time. He's got lots of ideas, and it's great. I want to see him succeed. Well, not that he's not, but And see, the thing is, these guys are all. They've got to start planning beyond Indiegogo. Indiegogo is nice, but and they're doing well, but you got to be able to put out the comic book for less money. Who wants to spend 50, $100 every time on a comic book? You're gonna have to really make those tiers better and better each time. Where I've got my website set up, I don't know how I do it exactly yet, but I can sell my books, issue by issue right from my website. Especially once I get started financially. Because I've been planning on going this route independent sort of for years. I just need to get people to know who my company is. Oh, hello, Joshua. Good afternoon. Happy Hawaiian high noon. Okay, we'll talk to you later, Watermelon. Uh, Remember this, every Sunday from now on, we have a live, we have an Artist Alley auction. It's a little bit cheaper than Mike's. I'm not sure whether you've seen Mike's been there for that. There's, um, not quite the big leagues, but we got good stuff. Things go a little cheaper. We don't have quite the bidding war at the moment. So be sure to stop by if you're looking for some good original art. Every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you're welcome. How is Joshua today? Oh, the time. I was working last Sunday. Oh, no problem. Get space. And Ozpot, Spot, whatever. I got his out today. His piece out. Well, hopefully next Sunday you won't be. Like I said, it's every Sunday. So, uh, is it like Hangouts thing? Yeah, it's in Hang. Is it like a Hangouts thing, or I'll look at your video. Yeah, we're hanging out, but we're also trying to auction off some art, from anybody that's on the panel. We use Hangouts to do it. I think that's what you mean. This last week, 3 pieces sold. That's up from the last week. There wasn't any bidding war, for lack of better way of saying it. Unlike the week before, there was a little bit of bidding back and forth. Yeah, well, you have to get an invite to come in to the panel, but that's easy. You've got Twitter, right? Or Facebook. It's easy. Or email. I just send link to one of those. You know, and Hangouts is pretty easy. You know, it's just click, click, click. As long as you have it, like in your say, go to oh, YouTube, download it for just download it. It's yeah. So I just send you the link to in Twitter. You'd click it, it'd come in. You'd say a couple things. You just have to make sure you have it download it for your browser, whatever browser you're using. The Hangouts thing, and that's easy to do. It's a lot more simpler than most people think. I downloaded it and I was started in like I don't know how long. It was fairly simple. I've helped other people, start using it for doing live streams. I'll set it up at work. I have a different type of camera. Hopefully, it'll work, or I'll have to use the webcam. Yeah, you can use any cameras, any what camera that you have, as far as I know, as long as it's attached to your computer. maybe at some point we'll, if you want, we can do it a private one where to get you used to it sometime when you've got the time. Like I said, I don't think it doesn't take really much to get used to. That well, oddly enough, I was planning to do that soon at work. Anyway, so yeah, and that way too, if you're at work and you do the Hangouts thing, you can, invite some people on while you're, doing your art. Have people there to talk with. You know, that sometimes makes these Hangout things easier. These panels. When you're today, I'm off, but back at it tomorrow. Cool. People can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, in the past 10 days accumulated, I've seen for 20 hours of art, 4 hours yesterday. Cool. Definitely cool. And I know you can even use Streamlab. I think you can use Streamlabs and um, thing at the same time. Hangouts. Because I have a friend, acquaintance, whatever you want to say, on here, Naomi Comics. He uses, I think he uses Streamlabs, but he does also have Hangouts. He brings on people on through Hangouts. So this has been a fairly simple design today for this guy. My internet at work seems like it's run by the Amish, so there's issues there. Yeah, well, that's the great thing about Streamlabs Hangouts. It's only dependent on each person is dependent on their own um, internet. It's you don't have to support anybody else using it. Hello, Todd.
Hey, how you doing, Rick?
Good yourself?
Good. Oh, hold on. Let me plug in my. Oh, I might have to go and come back in. Hold on. Let's see. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
What have you been up to?
Not much. Long graveyard shift.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
What are you working on?
Just it was drawing up one of my characters for that appears in the fourth issue of Insecto. His name's Lord. He's part of a foursome.
Yeah, I was gonna try to guess, but you said his name. I was gonna go with like Lactate Man.
Pardon?
I was gonna go with Lactate Man.
Lactate Man.
So how you been, Rick?
Good. I've been good.
Have you raised enough to go on that
Missions trip? Not yet. Up to probably close to $400.
Yeah.
I was up to almost 300. Oh, it might be close to 450. Actually, probably over 400.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 400 and 500. Got in on the auction. Well, I got in on the one mic auction, and then I'm not sure whether you noticed, but I'm doing an auction now every Sunday on my stream.
Oh, really?
I'm calling it Artist Alley auction. So I always put the link out. You're welcome to come in there and try and sell some of your stuff, your physical stuff, if you want. You know,
Right.
it's going slow. It's a slow start. You know, yesterday we sold there was 3 pieces sold. One by me, one by Andrew from Hero, and Avery, who was also on Hero. He's the colorist on Hero.
Yeah.
So the week before, I sold again Andrew sold a piece and John sold a piece. The week before, I sold 2 pieces. So things are slowly building up. Our biggest thing is getting buyers on mine.
Yeah.
People with money to want to buy. I do a little bit of advertising on Mike's stream art auction stream. So
yeah.
So if ever on a Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time you see it and want to jump in, feel free. try and sell some of your stuff, make a little bit of extra money.
All right.
You know, just trying to do what the big pros are doing. That way.
Right. Yeah, I don't do a lot of traditional stuff, but every once in a while I'll do a sketch cover or something.
Yeah, so if you've got it, and any old stuff that you got hanging around like that you want to try and sell too,
Right.
Space Gallery say, I literally own an art gallery. The struggle is real. He said also that you actually are selling anything means it's working. Just have fun, do what you love. He said before that, so yeah. So that's helping me raise money too, for the missions trip that I'm going to be going on.
How much more you need?
Well, about 1,800,
Oof.
1,750. It's $2,200 you got to raise in total, but I have till like September to raise it, so I've got time. But I'd like to get it. The more I can get raised, the faster, the better. I guess is the best way to say it, because you don't want to be waiting until the last second to know that you've got all the money. So yeah, what was it? Between the two auctions, the first week that I was on, Mike's and my own, I raised just under 300. I've put in 100 myself to the money, and yesterday I got I think $42 worth of stuff. So probably just over. I don't know. I'd have to add it all up again. But it's slowly getting there, I guess is what I'm saying. It's not done in a day, unfortunately.
Right.
What do you work? Well, I know you said graveyard shift. Anything that you can show or not?
Yeah, this page doesn't show anything. I can show it.
And you got all your stuff done for Tales Beyond the Gate?
No. This has got to go first, and then I'll get to it. I got 2 pages. I got 2 pages done for Tales. That's it, out of 20 something. Can you see?
Yeah, I see it there. And I
Very
put
quiet.
it on you. You might want to zoom in a bit.
It's very quiet, romantic page.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we got a lot of people watching. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, we've only got 2 watching at the moment.
2?
Yeah, I know.
Did you tweet it out or anything?
Yeah, I tweeted it out, Facebooked it out right at the beginning. I would think 5 o'clock would have got me a little bit more views, but no, I didn't. I got started a little bit later than usual because YouTube was being a pain earlier. I tried to go on for my regular noon Eastern Standard Time, but Uh, Joshua was saying, Todd with the audio problems again. Laugh out loud.
Oh, why they can't hear me?
I can. I'm not sure about everybody else. Can you hear him, Joshua? But yeah, YouTube was acting weird. It wouldn't let me onto the page to set up the live stream at noon. So I ended up going out doing some things, came back and checked out, and it was ready, able to go again. So I started up and called it High Noon Live Draw Hawaii Time.
Oh yeah, I was
Or
wondering.
Hawaii.
I was gonna ask you when I came in why it's such a weird time for you today.
I just figured, no, Manny is 5 hours behind me, so it was noon in Hawaii. That's I'm like, okay, I'll just say it. It's Hawaii high noon.
I did a cover for a book that I'm gonna be doing after
You did
Graveyard.
what?
I did a cover for a book I'm gonna be doing after.
Ah, cool.
That was being shown all over the place today already, unbeknownst to me. But that's the way it goes. Sometimes don't even ask you.
Yeah.
I can show you that. This is for a book called Florida Man.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
it'll come out from Cautionary Comics.
Oh, Ben. Yeah, Ben's a good guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat. Cowboy riding. What is that? Some sort of
An
lizard?
alligator. No,
An
it's an
alligator?
alligator. Yeah.
Oh, we got Zach. Evening, Zach. He's saying he's popping in for a quick hello. Hope you're all well today. I am. Good to have you here, Zach. So, can you believe it's March already?
Right.
This year just seems to be going way fast. Zach says, getting close to getting a digital setup. Very excited. Cool. Well, when you're all set up, let me know. You can come on here, draw, do whatever. Well, maybe not whatever, but
You know who's coloring my cover here? Have you heard of Brett Smith?
what was that? Colored what?
The guy who's coloring my cover is Brett
Yeah.
Smith. Have you heard of Brett Smith?
Brett Smith? I
Yeah.
don't think so.
No.
Nice alligator.
You like that?
Hi-oh, gator! Instead of hi-oh silver, hi-oh gator. The Lone Ranger, instead of a horse, he's now got an alligator.
go.
Hi-yo, Koopa!
Picking up some of these lines on this side here. Let me tell you a little bit about Florida Man here. That's the name of this book.
Alright, well, tell a little bit about, if you want, like you're saying.
Are you aware that a lot of strange stories come out of Florida? Like strange news?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially with alligators and crocodiles.
Right, or snakes in people's toilets, or a guy hanging from the highway, taking a poop on people's cars. Have you heard that one?
I think so.
Yeah, that was recent. So,
You got something running in the background there? I hear like some water or something running in the background.
Just my like local fan for my computer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But let me come out and come back in. Hold on, give me a sec.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes it helps.
While he's doing that, Zach says, heck yeah, I really would like to work and chat with you all. Okay, time to get ready for work. Take care, folks. Okay, take care, Zach.
How's that? Can you hear me better?
Yeah, there's no whatever it was running in behind you. It's not there, so.
All right. So yeah, all those weird Florida Man or Florida stories are kind of respun into a comic.
Okay. Sounds intriguing.
And this guy Gary, who has this pet alligator here, him and his buddy are a bunch of buffoons. You know, they're just typical Florida natives without saying any kind of derogatory thing. They get into a lot of hijinks.
Hey, hijinks are fun, especially in a comic.
Right?
You need hijinks in a comic. Art of Reed says Hawaii time. Yeah, because I started at 5. It was noon in Hawaii when I started, or just after 5. I started like 6 minutes after, because my regular noon time would not. YouTube wasn't allowing me to start a live stream, so went out, did some stuff, came back, and started at 5, which would be Hawaii time, because man, he is 5 hours behind me. Thus, I knew that from that. Willie.
Willie who? Which Willie is it?
Willie Reed.
Oh, Willie's in there?
Yeah, he's in the chat. He can go, I think he can grab the link if he's got the time. If he wants in.
He's probably doing willy dilly things.
It's like about 7 for him right now. PM.
No, it can't be 7 for him.
Yeah, he's in the east coast of Canada.
Oh, so he's even further east than me.
Yeah.
Like, what's that, Manitoba or something?
No, that would be. I think he's either in New Brunswick or Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. That's it. That's what I was thinking.
Saskatchewan's the other way. Saskatchewan, I think, would be an hour behind me.
Yeah.
So it'd only be 5 o'clock there now.
One thing I didn't do, I remember, is I didn't duplicate this layer.
That's not good, I take it.
No, I mean I do that a lot. I duplicate the layer and then add them together. It gives it
Yeah.
a line weight, a little bit more thickness.
Yeah.
It makes it a little easier to color. You know, I think I'm gonna.
Well, he says, "Is that a flying gator?"
Yeah, it's a flying gator. I think I'm gonna put a border.
I thought it was just a jumping gator. Hey, hey, Willie, how about sharing this out with all your 1,000+ subs? Although I'm not sure whether you can share it on YouTube like that, but I'm not sure what your Twitter's like. Let's see. That's pretty much done, Lord. So I guess we'll go and do ink something else. He says, "Yes, I have the community tab now. I should be able to share it out." Cool. I've had the community. Do I have the community tab?
What did YouTube change some things?
I'm not sure completely. Well, he just said, well, Willie's got over 1,000 subs now, so he's saying, I think he's saying because he has over 1,000 subs, he has a new option for a community tab. So that will be allow him to share it out on YouTube directly, not to all of his subs.
Right.
Stuff, not just, doing the Twitter or whatever else. So how are you doing today, Willie? I never asked that as of yet. Yeah, I got to get to doing more of that Creator Academy stuff, learning more of that stuff.
Creator Academy, what are you talking about?
It's something on YouTube. Willie watched it, all the stuff, and did a bunch of it, and he's still going through some of it, I think. And it
Yeah.
helped him get up over 1,000 subs, like within a month, I think.
Oh, well.
He had started his YouTube account quite some time ago, but
Right.
I don't think he was doing anything with it till as of late. And I think he was like under me, and then like a month or a month and a half ago, and now he's over 1,000 subs. So, and he attributed it to what he learned in the Creator Academy. And doing some research and asking questions and that too. So,
Right. Help the colorist out a little bit here by throwing some grays in to help separate these two cars. It's too dark.
should have Willie on at some point to talk about that. That might be a good thing to do for my channel. How Willie Reed got 1,000 subs, 900 over 900 subs in a month. So who do we still have watching? Last time I checked, there was only 2 people watching. That was just a couple minutes ago, or less than a couple minutes ago. Should actually refresh the page just to be sure. Oh, 5 likes, 3 watching. Congrats. The Art of Reed shared your video with subscribers. Cool. He figured out how to do it. So? Did you get that tab from getting to the 1,000 subs, Willie, or what? I thought I had a community tab tab as well. So go take a look. Dashboard. Creator Studio. That. Okay, yeah, I don't have it. Hey, Trusty. Oh. What is this, Rick at Night? Yes, I know it's unusual for me. And as the title says, Hawaiian live thing. As some of you may know from watching my video earlier, YouTube was not doing the live stream thing. Rickelodian. This is Joshua. I know EVS was streaming at the time, but he had started it before I was trying to set mine up, so maybe that's why he was still able to go. But as I was saying, for some reason I couldn't set up anything for YouTube for an event, so I, as you know, shared a little video saying what was going on for my regular live noon. Went out, did a few things, got out the art that was sold last night here on Sunday night Artist Alley Art Auction, Comment Art Auction that I sold and got home. It was about 4:15. Relaxed for about 45 minutes, or checked whether I could live stream first. Relaxed for about 45 minutes of being out, and then got on, live streamed, and started live streaming. And I've been going for just over an hour here. I did my character Lord, and then a while ago there was something about some people, I forget who was saying about doing a character called Hourglass, and I created my own version. I forget whose stream it was on, but I did that. I might even show pencils of that before, but I just inked it. Something to do. And of course we got Todd on with us from Ignition. He'll heat things up. Just look at that. This guy's a hothead. Hello, Space. Good to see you back or still here. So anybody got anything they want me to draw for the next hour or so?
Rick, how many people are watching now?
Pardon?
How many people you got watching now?
How many I got now?
Yeah.
Let's see. Says 3, but I think we're up 4. Says. Nope, Galleria, not a pothead, just a hothead.
I couldn't find a good alligator tail reference. This alligator is sort of spliced together by 3 different references, you know. I wanted him to be a little bit more angled towards the sky, but I just couldn't find the right. I found a good, head of an alligator. I found good arms. I just couldn't find the right angle of his body to help me get it right. You know.
Willie's saying, draw the monkey in the spacesuit. His name is Darwin. He's my own character. Besides your picture here for your icon, you got any reference for me, Willie? Maybe send some over Twitter. I think Todd's breaking some glass or something there.
No, it's my Ozark.
It was either that or clanging a couple pots together.
It's the ice in my Ozark. You have an Ozark?
I don't think so. Since I don't know what that is.
This particular cup keeps ice cold for a very long time. You can stick it out in the sun fill it with ice, and it'll last 13 hours.
Cool.
How about that? Cash me outside. So have you done any candy bar streams or anything lately?
No, not lately.
No.
I gotta start doing that stuff. Although I've created myself a couple under channels that under this. I did a new Pied Piper one. I haven't put anything up on it. I gotta find a way of verifying it so I can put up longer videos on it.
Right.
Because they only allow 2 for a phone number.
Right.
And I did another one called Powerhouse. It's a thing that I go to a couple times a month. coffee house type thing with Christian, some older Christian music. So basically what's only going up on that is I film it pretty much each time I'm there now. So just some, good, you know, old Christian music. Well, depends on what you consider old.
Right.
Like 80s, 90s Christian, worship music that they do. Some of it, they do a little bit that's newer, but not much. So that's all that's about. But they're like an hour and some odd long, an hour and a half in length usually. So I had to make. I did that rented without realizing you can only do two things per thing. I registered that one before I did my other one, so I gotta find a phone number that I can. Maybe when my mom gets a cell phone.
Yeah.
But I could probably put those 2 or 3 minute videos up. But anything under over 20 minutes or 15 minutes, you can't put up. So without verifying your account.
Right. I do not.
Wait for some reference, Willie, if you would like me to draw your character, your monkey in the spacesuit.
I think I need to go to.
It's his logo. Yeah. Oh, well, I was hoping he had more reference than just a small thing. Yeah, I see that right there. I was just hoping for something bigger. Let's see. Or more inclusive of the character. More of the character? Oh. No, why did it? Took me to the wrong person. Because, yeah, I can do that.
Are you sick?
No, I don't know. I'm just yawning. Almost as if I'm tired for some reason, but I slept good last night, so shouldn't be yawning.
How much snow's on the ground where you're at?
Too much.
How much, really? 2 feet?
On the sidewalks, there's a lot, but not a lot. There's lots of snowbanks that are some are like a foot high, 2 feet high, three.
Goodness gracious, right?
But that's all because all the snow gets pushed to the side. People shovel their sidewalks onto these snowbanks or whatever. But undisturbed, it's probably like less than a foot, I'd say. And we got a new person in the chat, Cole Paluk. Hello, Cole Paluk. Good to have you here. It's bad. Bad is what? Cole Pollock?
Shoot. I have to add this one.
Well, Willie, without much more of reference.
I don't know, Rick. You sound kind of tired.
Yeah, it's me look at him. I don't know why. Like I said, I didn't do much today.
Wait, what? So you've been talking about Tales from Beyond the Gate at all on your show?
A little bit, not a lot. Yes, that is Todd. Ignition on the stream. Willie boy.
Um, all right.
Oh, we got Lorenzo. Lorenzo's in the chat and he says, Aloha, Hawaiian version of Rick. Aloha, Todd.
Hawaiian version of Rick.
Yeah, I should have sold it. Come in with the whole Hawaiian shirt, but I don't even think I have one of those type of shirts. And a lei.
All right, now I gotta combine. Get rid of all this crap.
Willie did send me a photo. He sent me some reference.
Combine it to this layer. Title. Sorry, that's a bad habit of mine to talk while I'm doing something. I can explain to myself what I need to do, you know.
Are you using Hawaiian time, Rick? Yes and no. I'm just using it. Was using it for my high noon live draw. Seeing as how I was unable to do my regular Eastern Standard Time zone for. Why is he too whispering? That's because he's talking to himself while drawing. But yeah, YouTube wasn't allowing me to start up a live stream or set up a live stream at noon Eastern Standard Time. So I went out and did some stuff, came back, saw that, it was like 4 o'clock, just after 4. So I decided to start at 5 and call it High Noon Hawaiian or Hawaii High Noon. Well, something like that, Give all the regular stuff and then just went Hawaii.
All right, let's see what this guy thinks of this.
Thought I'd get everybody interested. And although I'm saying this 50 billion times already, everybody seems to be asking the same question. Oh, why, Ty? What do you mean? What's the meaning of this? What you talking about, Willis? That he means Todd. He's just trying to instruct himself on what he wants to do in his book or on the book.
I can show now. I was just coming up with a title. Just something to. I don't know if anyone will like it, but it's one of those things.
Florida man.
Yeah. All right. Let me see if I can. Ooh, I don't want the bad. I don't want the blue line paper. I just want the regular paper. Flatten. Save as a JPEG. I'm also gonna save it as a. Photoshop document.
So, what are you thinking so far, Willie, of how I'm doing for your guy? I think he's a little bit more beefier than your guy. It looks good, Rick. You make him look the way you want him to look.
Let me see. What are you working on over there, Rick?
Well, I got a little bit of some reference from him, but before I got the reference, I started part of it, so I tried to put it with the reference a little bit. Willie Reed's guy, his monkey Darwin. What are you laughing at?
Because Mike Barron just made a post that says Todd Maroney is the co-creator of Florida Man. He didn't have to do that.
It was nice of him.
Yeah, it was.
He's one of the main characters in the comic I'm working on, says Todd. Yeah, I haven't studied monkey anatomy enough. Lorenzo says, I didn't realize Florida Man was a real character. Well, what wasn't until Mike Barron and Todd Mulroney thought him up.
No, I just created his visuals. This is a story done by Mike Barron. Right now it's 5 issues. And that's what I'll be going to after all this.
After you get all the stuff that
Yeah.
you're locked in at the moment.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And is he going to be putting that up as an Indiegogo?
I believe so.
Any idea when he plans to launch that, or?
I really don't. I know they've been pushing me for this cover, I'll tell you that.
I like that. Thank you. I got it at a local store here. Willie, it's a Japanese one, as you can probably see. Curry's, I know they have an online site. They've got multiple locations, I think, over Canada. John Delarose made a joke about the UN forcing superheroes to attend an academy in Florida. So we're talking about Superhero High? Yeah, since everybody has talked up the Japanese stuff, I noticed some in the store, so I figured I'd grab them. I've got like 5 of them now. Those 2. Let's see. That one. Let's see that. I'll find my other 2. There's another one. The Superhero High or whatever. It was a movie back a few years ago. Yeah, those are the 5 different ones that they've had. I'm really liking these 2 new ones I got. Oh, someone responded by joking about a character called Florida Man. And I really like this one too. I'm even really liking these better than my Copics. Well, I don't think by them saying Florida Man, they were referring to Told Maroney's and Mike Barron's character. Lorenzo says, I still say Copic sounds like a feminine hygiene product.
Oh, crap, crappity crap, 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 crappity crap.
Monkeys have a thumb plus 4 fingers, right?
Yes.
And yeah, Willie, these are like about $4 a piece plus taxes. So if you ever want me to if you can't find them and get them cheap enough, if you ever want me to buy a couple for you, let me know, and I can ship them to you there. You just pay for them and the shipping. Well, he said, Lorenzo says, I'm thinking of Kotex. Ah, I see, said the blind man. I'm not sure whether Willie is still listening or not.
What?
Mom needs your help
Doing what?
with the boxes for the big stuff.
Okay, she's gonna have to wait for me because I'm doing something I'm in the middle of.
She's stressing about it. That's why I came up to tell you.
So if you can see it, Willie, if you're still here, what do you think of Darwin? I guess on the moon or some asteroid or something like that. No problem. I'll scan it in the next couple days and send you a digital. He's from the Fender Bunny series I'm working on. Okay. Sounds interesting. I seen the human in that picture. Oh. Yeah, they're a racing team. Okay. So I guess me putting him in space wasn't probably a. I just thought spacesuit that he might have somehow been in space. My bad. Put a cactus in the pig and it'll look like the desert. There, cactus. But that must be an awfully big cactus, putting it in conjunction with him. Which I never thought of till just now. But I've been doing this for about 2 hours now, so I think I'm going to get off, watch something or other. Probably end up on somebody's stream later, depending. You want to show for yourself there, Todd?
Sure, you can find me at Ignition. Get tuned in on YouTube here, or you can find me at Marooney Todd on Twitter. And be on the lookout for Graveyard Shift 2 and Tales from Beyond the Gate. You should all be picking up Tales from Beyond the Gate. I have 22 pages of art in that and 20 pages in Graveyard Shift.
Oh, cool. Very cool. And you can find me here on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, DeviantArt. All those links should be in the description. So thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully tomorrow we will be back at our scheduled time of noon, and we will be drawing a DC character. I'm not sure whether we've got a specific one in mind at the moment. I forget whether somebody's suggested one, but be sure to tune in. So thanks very much for tuning in. Bye for now. God bless all.